hello and welcome to Oops All Joke Weapons. This is the 30th and final episode of the series. So, I actually recorded this already, but the problem is, when I finished recording, for some reason, OBS decided not to record any of the game audio. So it was just me talking over silence. It was a little bit awkward. And I didn't like it, so I'm gonna record it again. And basically just do the same things I did already. Except I don't have a save file from before the preps for the next chapter, so I just have a save from after it. And for some reason I still have barracks conversations to get through, so I'm doing that right now. And then I'm gonna just get into what I did to prepare. So I have Morgan, I have the Aversa Killer, which is just a max might tome with some crit forged onto it. And I have Morgan as a Dark Flyer. Obviously, I just second sealed her into Dark Flyer. You can see that she has magic skill and speed capped, and currently is benefiting from a magic tonic as well, I believe. We apparently unlocked a support between Joycon and Tharsha during the barracks thing. I'm just going to get rid of that real quick. And then we'll jump into Origin Peak here. It's the 25th chapter of the game, To Slay a God.
Really?
There's a big old volcano. And apparently the dragon is in or around the volcano. And Naga is telling Joycon that she knows who his dad is, and
Yeah.
Joycon has decided that if he strikes the final blow, Grima will be dead forever, but Naga says that Joycon will be dead forever too. Although Naga says that Joycon could survive if his bonds are strong enough with others.
Chrom. Listen to me.
How convenient. Promise not to sacrifice yourself? Absolutely. I'm totally not going to sacrifice myself. Don't worry about it, Chrom. Then we become under attack by the Grimleal, and they're led by Aversa. So this is a kill boss chapter, with Aversa as the boss of the chapter. And there's a direct line between where Anna is and where Aversa is, which is convenient, because we have a flying unit now. And I'm just going to undeploy everybody else, because they're not going to survive the massive amount of enemies on this map, sadly. So we got the battle started. Aversa complains that we killed Valadar, and it was very mean of us to do that, which is not the argument that she thinks it is. I'm gonna pair Anna with Morgan, and Chrom with Joycon, but first I'm gonna equip the Exalted Falchion on Chrom, because it became unequipped for some reason, so there we go. And then Morgan is going to fly max distance in that direction. We're not going to pull out the Aversa Killer just yet. We're just going to get rid of a random unit here. It doesn't really matter who. So we'll just kill this guy. Okay. Now, there are two people using bows on this map. This guy and this guy. I'm going to put Joycon in this forest, and we're going to leave the Pika Papao equipped, and that's it, really. An enemy phase occurs, and the minor units just go for whoever they have whoever they're more likely to hit, or if there's only one unit in range, whoever is in range. So Joycon is going to do his thing. And I have Lucky 7 equipped on Morgan now because I just don't need things like Solidarity or Veteran right now. Vengeance is still on Joycon because I expect him to get hit a lot, which is true. And it does, when he gets hit this much, it does a lot more. It adds a lot more than Ignis does. Of course, there's always a chance that he could just die, but he didn't. That's turn 1 for you. And there may be another enemy in Joycon's range, but I don't remember what the map looks like. Anyway, Joycon's gonna get a blank level up. Wonderful. Oh, there's that guy as well. Just don't hit. Good job. And, this warrior is dead now, so that's great. Oh, there's still another attacker. Okay, this one can't kill, though. So yeah, Joycon still incredibly broken, even though he's not using Nosferatu, because it literally doesn't exist. But fortunately, we'll still have a unit to kill nearby that we can use to trigger Life Taker next turn, and Morgan, of course, will be fine on her own, as we'll see now. There's a slight chance that Morgan could just lose a bunch of HP from getting crit here. Well, not in this case, because 0% chance to get crit, but... there's a bow in play, of course, so that could be injurious. But it's not. And, as soon as this enemy phase is done, Morgan is more or less in the clear. Oh yeah, there's that guy. Yeah, so... we're just gonna rush a Versa, and then we are going to finish the final chapter. As soon as everyone here is dead. And this enemy is the reason why I have the Probing Gale equipped. To do some effective damage against this person and get rid of them permanently. I didn't make the Aversa Killer a Disrobing Gale, a Forged Disrobing Gale, because I wanted the extra crit bonus from Pika Pow as the base. I thought about it, but I was like, I need this more, actually. So we're going to continue in this general direction. You don't have to go all the way forward, but I would rather do that. So, I guess it doesn't really make a difference, but we'll just do this. We'll keep this Robing Gale equipped. On this side, just sacrifice one of these units. Ideally, the one that has the highest chance of hitting Joycon, which is, well, these are both 79, but this guy does more damage, so we'll just kill him. That'll net us back 40 HP, which will be useful for the next turn. Or the next enemy phase, rather. Where Joycon will barely fight, really. I have to just dodge this. Thank you. Watch Morgan dodge an obvious dodge Mire. And another one. I really don't know why they bother when it's 0% chance to hit. Just wastes time. But here we are. In any case, Joycon will be almost done here. Oh, that guy gets healed a little bit, but no biggie, because he's gonna die anyway. Probably, unless Joycon misses. Okay. Great. And then Morgan has to fight some people. There's this guy with a hammer who's completely useless. And then this sword guy, sword master, dies in one round. Or one hit in this case. Morgan also going to easily kill this guy. And then she levels up. She might get a blank level up. Oh, I guess not. Okay. I was gonna say, she might get a blank level up because 3 of her stats are capped, but she leveled up everything else instead, so that's great. And then Joycon has a slew of flyers to deal with. And that'll be a little bit dicey here and there. So we see Joycon deal with this, dodge, and then attempt to kill. And that worked out nicely. Last enemy for enemy phase, I think. I hope. That's one, and then... Yeah, Vengeance makes a big difference against high resistance enemies, for sure. Which is why Joycon has it. Alright, good job, Joycon. You leveled up Luck. No one else can hit Joycon this turn, so we're good. Alright, let's just see how Morgan does against the Versa first. The Versa Killer does 29 twice, 16% chance to crit, and Versa basically has no chance of hitting us. Not realistic anyway. Let's just go for it and see what happens. You'll pay for taking Master Valadar for me. Well, we'll see about that. Ignis pretty much sews it up. Yep. That was quick.
That could have felt better.
Alright. Well, we gave Aversa what she wanted. The ability to rejoin Valadar in the afterlife. We got her stupid tome that's useless to us. And we drank her blood. Stage complete in 3 turns. And then Grima roars and appears out of the clouds. And has a lot of teeth.
It's all right.
How does a man challenge a mountain? Well, he would strike the nape of the neck. So Naga will get us on its back. And then we do our thing. Sounds pretty good to me, I think. So, yeah, let's do some more preps before we go. First thing I want to do is bring Joycon back to Dark Knight to give him a little bit more defense. He'll take a slight hit to resistance, but that's easily fixed with a resistance tonic. And, of course, more movement. Since he is our boots wearer, he's going to have 10 movement after this pairing. After this ceiling, and then Chrom doesn't give him any extra movement from the pair up. At least not yet. Next, I'm just going to make sure that Joycon and Morgan have as many forged tomes as I can possibly make. And all these tomes are obviously just going to have max might and a little bit extra crit. As much as I can add, basically. So that's like 3 extra ticks of crit and then max might. And then we jump into the final battle here. Grima, of course. Grima's flying along, doing his thing, minding his own business. Oh, I guess not. Alright, so we end up on Grima's back, and then we just make some quick preps, which is basically just underdeploying everybody that we can't really use. Sorry, Virian, I know you were really cool and all, but I don't want to risk you dying. I want to use you in the post-game. And Cynthia and Sayori have to go back too. Okay. Okay, so we're bringing Chrom, Joycon, Anna, and Morgan. Joycon has Solidarity, Vengeance, Rally Spectrum, Life Taker, and Tome Breaker. And Morgan has Movement +1, Life Taker, Lucky 7, Ignis, and Tome Fair. So let's jump into it. We see this little cutscene where everyone loses HP. It's very painful, and it's very sad. And then Grima laughs at us.
What?
And Joycon says we're not dead yet, we still have 1 HP, and that's all that counts. And then we get a big choice. Will you save these worms? Will you join me and become a god? I like becoming a god. Yeah, sure. Oh no. We were tricked by Grima. He put us in this area. Zaharas, I guess. Oops, he killed us. Wait, Joycon can hear his friends. They're saying to fight back.
Fight back!
How inspiring. We're gonna break out of Grima's grip.
You can do it.
And Anna is saying you can't close up shop on us now because, yeah, they're married. Alright. Broken free of the trap. Wow. And then Naga's gonna full heal us. Great, thank you. This is a defeat commander map, so let's get started. We're going to pair Chrom and Joycon. We're going to pair Anna and Morgan. And then there are various people who are very annoying here with physics staff that, if left alive, will heal Grima as we injure him. But of course, there are infinite reinforcements on this map, so hunting physic users is somewhat counterproductive, but we do have to do it eventually, so it's just those people in the back that need to be offed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick Joycon here with the old Pika Pow equipped, and then I'm going to find a spot where we can pull both of those guys. Actually, we'll just kill everybody here. In fact, I'm going to start with you. And we can just use the regular old Pika Pow for now. Yeah, the regular old Pika Pow, we'll just equip this first. Okay. So let's do this. Kill this random Tomahawk guy that can't even hit us. And get some experience for our troubles. And let's see what happens on enemy phase. So we can't even kill this guy without a crit, which we don't get. So we'll have to kill him on the next turn. Meanwhile, Morgan's going to continue to destroy everything around her, very casually. And, yeah, so far so good. Here's another kill for Morgan. Great. And last but not least, this might not kill unless Ignis procs or crit happens. Okay, great. Goodbye. And that takes care of our healers for now. Of course, they'll respawn later. But for now, we're good. So Joycon can do his thing for a little bit. Use Vengeance to get some stuff going there with the damage output. And more Vengeance gaming. Thank you, Joycon, for being horrible at dodging. And then the enemy starts to charge, which is great. Lots of charging enemies. Alright, we still have a healer on the board. So let's deal with that guy if we can, or gal in this case. Just trying to stay away from enemies, we can't really do that. We could try the whoosh, I guess, but then the beast killer will unfortunately destroy Joycon quite a bit. We gotta be careful here. I think what we want to do is just find something that Joycon can actually kill. I'm gonna get out of the Falcon Knight's range here for a bit and just murder this person with the Pika Pow. And that'll heal Joycon up the Life Taker to full HP. Then Morgan is done in this area. We're just going to knock off this person with Physic, I think. Just because we can. And I will just continue to use the regular Pika Pow for now and save the forges for later. So that's the one, and you're gone. And those reinforcements appear because they're the first to appear on turn 2. We don't get hit by that killer bow, which is good. It saves us some time that we would otherwise need to use killing units to trigger Life Taker to heal. And then Morgan gets resistance. Great. Who's next? This Swordmaster is going to die now. So that's pretty good, I think. Then Joycon basically has to hold his own against a few enemies here, including this healer slash trickster person. That's an easy kill. And as long as we trim the healers every once in a while, make sure there's not more than like 2 physic people on the board, we should be okay fighting Grima with Morgan. So that's another kill for Joycon there. This can't hit Joycon, so whatever. And then he retaliates with Pika Vengeance. Delicious, delicious vengeance. Not a kill, though. Morgan's gonna get rid of this Great Knight really quick. Thanks, Morgan. We have a Paladin fighting Joycon. Not ideal, but, you know, being under half HP kind of sucks because it's a little bit harder to heal up to full. Life Taker only heals half of the unit's HP. Half the unit's maximum HP, so Joycon definitely needs to trigger 2 Life Takers in order to fully heal at this point, which he can only do in 2 turns since there is no Olivia. And Joycon doesn't have Gale Force, obviously, so all I can really do is just hope for the best. And Morgan is gonna go ahead and dodge that, kill this guy to death. Thank you. Another person that thinks they can hit Morgan, and they're right. Alright, well, once this unit is killed, you can go after some of the units forming a wall around Grima. First, we have to just dodge this. Or no damage from Chrom's dual guard. That's fine too. Alrighty. So far, so good. That guy is standing on Grima's eyeball, which is a little bit rude. What are you doing, buddy? Standing on Grima's eyeball like that? That's not nice. In any case, we have to get out of here now, so let's start by, actually, let's not depart all the way just yet. Let's have, there's no easy way to get out of range of a bunch of units here, so what I'm going to do is put Joycon here. We'll just use the whoosh to kill the Dark Flyer here and get back most of our HP. Alright, Vengeance triggered, that's good, but we don't really need it to. Alright, then Morgan is going to go over here. Grima's range is 5, so we're gonna... He just had a range of him for now. And get rid of this person with our Pika Bow. Ignis is good. We just need to dodge the spear in order to fully heal, so that works. Alright, we're in pretty safe territory now. Of course, Naga warns us that reinforcements are infinite. So that's great. And then Joycon has to dodge or kill a bunch of units. Starting with this Great Knight. And then continuing on with this random sniper. So that's fine so far. Joycon will probably not dodge this axe from the hero, but Chrom helps out, and then Vengeance crit as a kill. Great. Waste is a brave tome, but it doesn't matter because you can't hit with it. And then Joycon just kills you. Good try, though. Dodging another killer bow shot, which is wonderful. Thank you, Morgan, for being competent. The peak of a pow broke, which is very sad. And then this physic guy is focusing on this random scrub unit, which is exactly what we want him to do. Alright. So we do not... This is not a healer. This is... And this is... right here. So... this is also a healer. So what we'll do is... probably not hang out here anymore. Just go after, like, this group like this, if we can. Although I'd like to find someone I can actually kill. But I also don't want to get hit by the Beast Killer. I'm gonna attempt to hit this here with a Grima Killer and see if I get a very convenient crit. Probably won't, but... Alright, well, it was a good try. That's alright, he'll have it equipped for enemy phase. And then we need to punch through this wall here, so I say we do that by killing this unlucky fella. So that's 48, and then Morgan just finishes you off. With another 66 damage. And another near level up. And more enemies appear. I think Grima gets a free pot shot at Morgan because of the 5 range attack. So he pops out. And that's great. Good job. Good dodge. And we just watch Joycon either severely injure or kill everyone around him. So... that's nice, that's a kill. And Joycon levels up. He's now level 3 Dark Knight with 28 speed.
Stay focused. Hold on, I'm coming. Time to tip the scale.
Yeah, so that's another one down. And this Bolganon Sorcerer is... or a Sage? I don't remember. It's pretty useless. We're gonna kill you now. This War Monk does not do anything. And we don't really do much back, sadly, but we can kill him next turn. Hero is just gonna survive this round, probably. Yep. Paladin trying his best, but it's not good enough against Morgan. And then Morgan gets a blank level up because she's already really good, so... Next up is this person that does 20 to Joycon, kind of painful, but looks like they're gonna die. The board is mostly cleaned up now. There's reinforcements, obviously, but our units are killing more enemies than can respawn, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have Joycon go here now and just use the Grima Killer to kill this War Monk and get rid of a Physic user. Especially a Physic user kind of close to Grima. I don't want that, that's for sure. Life Taker triggers and Joycon's fully healed now, so that's wonderful. I'm gonna stick Morgan right here between 2 enemies, and we do 10 twice to Grima. I just realized I forgot to use the Magic Tonic on Morgan, but that's fine, we don't need it. I'm gonna use the Versa Killer though, because slightly extra crit chance. Which comes in handy here, apparently. That's another 30 damage. And then Ignis. 19, okay. Cool. Obviously, Grima's gonna heal from the tile that he's standing on. And then, there may or may not be physic users in range. We'll see. It's kind of hard to tell. But it looks like Grima's down to 10, so that's great. And Joycon takes a bit of a smack from that spear. He's gonna deal a ton of damage with the Grima Killer. And then this Swordmaster does a little bit of damage to Joycon, but whatever. That guy is an easy candidate for Life Taker if we need any extra HP. And that physic user, fortunately, healed the Swordmaster and not Grima, which is good. I don't know if that Falcon Knight was actually close enough to Grima to heal him, but technically he had less HP than Grima, so that makes him a good target for healing, I guess. I don't actually know how the AI chooses how to heal units in Awakening. I assume it's similar to other games, where like it's dependent on how much HP they have, what their max HP is, and how far away they are. But looks like the enemies are done for this turn, so what we're gonna do now is swing over here, rally Morgan, and use the Aversa Killer on Grima. So, yeah, good game. And that's the end of that. So, Grima says "Ngog" and is clearly in pain, but we're going to continue to attack him. Let Chrom land the final blow. No. I'm going to do that. I earned it. Alright, Joycon. It's time. For once, I'm glad you and I are the same. Now I can give my life to protect those I care for. And, this was a good run. I found it fun. I hope you did too. And, that's that. Grima howls in pain. We are literally torturing him to death, I guess. And then Joycon fades away. Finally, I was tired of that guy. Joycon, no.
May we... Wait!
Yeah, it's over for him. And him and his stupid collar. The war is over, and the Fell Dragon will never trouble our world. And Joycon gave his life to save us all. That's nice. Good for him.
No.
Joycon would survive if our ties with Joycon were strong enough. And he's out there somewhere, and I'll find him. Well, we'll see about that, buddy. Spoiler alert, he finds him. Really fast, actually. You're an extra special customer. I hope we meet again. Alright, well, so yeah, I had a lot of fun with this run. It was a nice way to get back into Let's Playing challenges, which I feel like I haven't done in a while. So that was fun. I feel like the next challenge of this caliber, you know, the Oops challenges, the next one will probably be a scripted miniseries similar to the old Teleporting Enemies challenge. I'm not going to say what game it is in yet, but definitely probably not in the 3DS era. So I've already done Awakening, and I've already done Echoes. I'm not going to do Fates next. I'm going to do something else. Secondly, I do want to make scripted videos still, so I'm working on those. I'm working on a couple of projects in that regard. We'll see how that pans out. I would like to get one done in October, but it might be November instead. You know, sometimes things get in the way, you know, real life and stuff like that. Anyway, it'll be done when it's done. Finally, I would like to stream more, and that might start this month. I would also like to stream the post-game of Awakening, just for fun, you know, do some not spot pass challenges, some paralog challenges, some apotheosis, some things like that, some things along those lines. We'll see. I need to grind off screen for apotheosis. I'm not going to do that in a stream, but yeah. All right, maybe I'll do a grinding stream. I don't know. I don't know that people like to watch other people grind in an RPG, but anyway. What else is there? Anyway, I sincerely hope that all of you enjoyed this playthrough. I certainly did. There's a link in the description to all of the videos in this series, linking to the patching files, as well as directions on how to patch your game if you want to play Awakening like this for some reason. So a few people have told me that they have picked this up and are starting to play it, and I hope your runs are going well. From what I've heard, some people's runs are going well, some people have decided that it's a little too difficult, or just don't have time for it and wanted to play something else, which is totally fine. But yeah, it's exciting to hear that other people are taking up these kinds of challenges as well, because I don't know, it's silly, you know? It's just silly fun. I guess the only thing I have to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to let the rest of this ending stuff play without comment, because I don't really have a lot to say other than what I've already said, and it feels a little bit extraneous to just continue talking over like a 10-minute thing. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this challenge turned out, and I will let you all read the endings on your own. So, have a good one.
We have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand.